right, good evening, everybody, and happy Saturday night. First day of the weekend down, and it was the last Saturday of October. And as many of you know, Monday is Halloween, and it's going to be very nice. Today was beautiful. I mean, 74 degrees. Let me center my shot and make sure audio is working A-OK. And it sounds like it's working just fine. Got my Kins 5 Polo on and waiting for the graphics to build up. And there we go. 74 degrees was the high today, and I'll zoom in and show you what this shows you. An average is 78. The record set back in 1971 was 89 degrees. Our month-to-date rainfall, not bad, but not good. So San Antonio's picked up an inch and about 3/100 so far for the month, and that number should be closer to about 3 this time of month. So we're behind schedule, but at least we had some rain. And our chance at rain doesn't return until early Tuesday morning, and even for some, especially out west, for a late Halloween night. And we'll chat about that in just a bit. Current temperatures out the door. If you're heading out this evening late, if you're heading out downtown or anywhere across the region, it looks nice. 64. So I wouldn't call that cold, but it is cool. And the breeze has really relaxed. I mean, we saw wind gusts this afternoon up to 25 miles an hour. Now they're ranging at about 5 miles an hour, so it's very calm outside right now, mostly clear. And hill country temperatures have already dropped into the upper 50s, so it's a very chilly night out there from Bernie to Fair Oaks Ranch, Kerrville, Fredericksburg, seeing temperatures in the 50s at this hour. And a bit more mild at Floresville at 67, so very nice out there. Here's your hour-by-hour forecast this evening. If you're heading out late, if you're staying out, past midnight, maybe a light jacket, I would say, for some and most at least, because anything below 60 degrees, that's when it starts to get a little chilly, especially when the winds are, around 5 or 10 miles an hour. So prepare for a chilly night, but still for most very comfortable and mostly clear conditions. Right now, though, it's 64. Winds are calm. Humidity is at a perfect level right now. Matter of fact, the dew point's at 49, I should say. And the closest rain is out in, let's say, Arkansas, northeast Texas, towards Louisiana. Matter of fact, you'll see that same line of showers that moved in from yesterday. Yesterday in San Antonio around 7, 8 a.m. Now it's moving through portions of the southeast from New Orleans to Memphis to Mississippi. That's where the rain's moving in. And this is all part of a larger upper-level system, which, by the way, as I zoom out and kind of show you on water vapor, the extent of it. I mean, if you look closely, that's textbook. You have the dry air intrusion, the dry air moving in from the west, and that circulating counterclockwise rotation of an upper level low moving towards the Tennessee and Ohio River Valley. And you can, I'll just zoom in on it and show you exactly what that looks like. I mean, if you look closely, the swirl is moving directly over Arkansas right there. And it's just incredible to see the dynamics of these systems sometimes. I mean, they are huge rain-making systems, but when you're on that western side, which we are right now, that typically yields more stable weather and drier conditions, and that's why we saw a lot of sunshine today. But that upper-level system is now moving farther east and northeast towards Tennessee, Kentucky, and that line of storms now moving through Alabama at this hour. And you'll see this is not up to date. I'll have to fix this, but show you see the big picture, the low and the front moving farther east towards New Orleans. And in the meantime, temperatures at 64 here in the city, 59 at Temple, 52 at Amarillo. They were in the 30s this morning. It was really incredible to see. When you move farther north, obviously you tap into more of the colder air, but the air is also drier. The humidity is down. Farther north and west you go, and that's what helps temperatures really plummet in the overnights, especially in the wake of cold fronts, which right now we're on the backside. As temperatures once again, wind gusts earlier this afternoon were up to 25 miles an hour here in the city. Now they're really dying off and relaxing. Maybe a wind gust up to 10 to 15 miles an hour, but otherwise pretty quiet out there this evening. Here's another look at your hour by hour. We already went through this, but 60 degrees at 11 p.m. and then we'll drop into the 50s likely around midnight, if not after that, with winds calming. If you have plans outdoors tomorrow, beautiful weather, a lot like today, probably a few degrees warmer. Today we hit 74. We'll likely be around 78 to 79. Tomorrow afternoon, so it's going to be a beautiful day. Winds will be lighter, 5 to 10, maybe 15 miles an hour. Sunrise will be around 7:45 tomorrow morning, so if you're getting up early, that's when the sun will be rising on the horizon. And sundown be just before 7 p.m. Remember, days are getting shorter. The shortest day of the year is December 21st. And as we get closer to that day, in other words, the winter solstice, that's when days will continue to get shorter. Matter of fact, November 6th is the end of daylight saving time, which means we fall back and we gain an hour. So this is the one we like. However, this means sunsets will be closer to 5:30 starting in November as daylight saving time ends. So big takeaway, days are getting shorter, and that means temperatures are going to continue to trend cooler and cooler through November and December. Right now, though, it's mild, 64, and you'll notice out across the Rocky Mountain Northwest from Salt Lake City to Denver to Albuquerque, temperatures are cooling down into the 50s. A cold spot across the nation, probably Casper, Wyoming at 38 at this hour. And the warm spot, look at that, Miami at 81 degrees across the Sunshine State. So the forecast going forward, that low that brought us the rain yesterday, now clearing out. It's going to move farther northeast, as you can see on this map. But in its wake, by Monday morning, Monday afternoon, another very weak area of upper-level low pressure, a trough develops out near New Mexico and El Paso, West Texas. And what that's going to do is just crank in a little bit more cloud cover starting Monday night. And as you know, that's Halloween evening, Halloween night. Let me rewind that back. And basically from Halloween night, Halloween in large and by overall, it's going to be nice. Highs will be around 80 degrees on Halloween day. Calm winds, 5 to 15 mile an hour winds, and partly cloudy, if not mostly sunny, for Monday afternoon for Halloween. But for the nighttime for trick-or-treating, that's when we get into this favorable spot in this area of low pressure Monday night around 7 p.m. as this trough swings in from the west. This will bring in a little more cloud cover moving in from the southwest. So I'll draw in the lines and the arrows. So around areas of low pressure, winds spin counterclockwise. So whenever they move in from the west and they drop down into northern Mexico and even near El Paso, that's what cranks in more moisture from the Pacific, from the Baja Peninsula, and that gives us a little more cloud cover. So that's what we're expecting for trick-or-treating Monday night. Just more clouds moving in. It's not going to be a lot, and if any rain develops, it'll be likely near the Rio Grande, near Del Rio, Eagle Pass, Cotulla, and near Carrizo Springs. That's where more isolated showers will be more abundant and more sprinkles, if anything, moving into Bexar County and San Antonio. In the meantime, there's Frankenstein doing his thing. 78 tomorrow, 80 on Monday. A little bit more cloud cover on Monday afternoon, but still partly cloudy. Best chance at rain, if anything materializes, will be late Monday night. If anything, isolated rain, a few sprinkles. Heaviest rain will form likely after midnight into the pre-dawn hours of Tuesday morning. But yeah, I wouldn't say it's going to be a washout. It's not by any means. Monday, Halloween should be perfect, 80 degrees. And look at this, mornings will still be sweater weather, right? 50s tomorrow morning, 52, and then Monday morning will be at 53. And then, if you're watching from the hill country, likely temperatures are going to drop into the upper 40s. So, all across the region, going to be a little chilly tomorrow morning and pretty chilly on Monday morning for the beginning of Halloween. So, next weather maker, let's see. This is, let me just zoom out and show you what we got. So let's walk you through the forecast and go through hour by hour. So this is tomorrow night this time, right? So Sunday evening, 7:30. We're partly to mostly cloudy tomorrow night after a nice day. And then temperatures cool down pretty quickly into the 50s Monday morning for the beginning of Halloween. Upper 50s, some lower 50s across the hill country. And overall, pretty nice start to our Monday for our beginning of the holiday. Now, as we progress through the afternoon, probably towards, let's say, lunchtime, partly cloudy, sunny, highs in the upper 70s, near 80 degrees on Halloween afternoon. Pretty nice, but watch very closely as we go towards Halloween night and for trick-or-treating. Moisture starts to build in off that low we just talked about earlier. And I would say around 7 p.m., a few isolated showers are going to work towards Eagle Pass, Del Rio, Valverde County, Maverick County, and towards the I-35 corridor towards Carrizo Springs and Cotulla. That's Monday night trick-or-treating. San Antonio should be dry, but as we move towards 8, 9, and maybe 10 p.m., we may see a few sprinkles move in from the southwest. It's not going to be a slam dunk, but there will be a few clouds out there that will bring maybe a few rain droplets, but that's about it. but heaviest rain should hold off, if anything does form, until after midnight into early Tuesday morning. And that's when the low swings across the state. So again, Halloween should be nice. It should go off without a hitch. And if any rain does move in, it'll be out west first and just a few sprinkles here in San Antonio. Accounting for just a small chance at maybe a 40% scattered shower Monday night late. So here's the 7-day forecast. It looks pretty good. 78 tomorrow. Make plans outdoors if you haven't already, because it's going to be beautiful. And weather-wise, just really comfortable air. Mornings are going to be in the 50s through Wednesday. Highs pretty much in the upper 70s. Monday, 80 degrees, but even that, just slightly above average and very comfortable air. Monday night and Tuesday, yeah, just some scattered showers for pre-dawn Tuesday morning, but after Tuesday, 10 a.m. or so, things should clear up pretty quickly. 82 on Thursday, and as we rebound, more clouds move in Thursday and Friday. And then as a cold front moves in this time next weekend, that'll generate another chance at a few scattered showers and a few thunderstorms, which we'll watch very closely here at KENS 5. We'll leave it on this graphic for a little bit longer, but for now, if you have any questions, everybody, feel free to shoot me a message on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram if you have a question about traveling across the state this weekend. I mean, if you're going to Houston, Dallas, Austin, Louisiana, Oklahoma, and you need to know the weather forecast for that area, shoot me a message. I'm here all night pretty much, and we'll answer any questions or any comments you have regarding the weather. But for now, we'll leave it on the 7-day forecast. It's going to be a beautiful day tomorrow, 78, a little warmer on Halloween Monday, 80 degrees. Trick-or-treat temperature is likely in the lower 70s, upper 60s. Should be very comfortable Monday night if you're helping out with, walking down the street with your kids or your family. It should be a nice Monday night for Halloween. And the rain should hold off until after midnight. Just some scattered showers, maybe an isolated storm early Tuesday morning. After it clears out Tuesday, 76. Cooler air moves in, and then some more clouds Thursday and Friday. By the way, Friday is the first day of Worst Fest around the corner, New Braunfels. So that's next Friday. And that starts I think an 8, 9, 10-day event in New Braunfels. German culture, tradition, food, live music. Next Friday, the beginning of Worst Fest. I'll be there. It's going to be a good time. It's one of my favorite events of the year. I mean, there's Fiesta in the springtime, but as we go into November, that's when Worst Fest starts, so it's going to be a nice start to that. Friday should be nice, 80 degrees, a few clouds overhead on Friday, and then the better chance that rain does arrive Saturday morning as another cold front arrives by this time next weekend. All right, guys, have a wonderful night. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to shoot me a message on social media, but for now, we'll leave it on the 7-day.